Danica Rock, a Porter Ranch, California native, had 5 aces last time out against Cal. 7 kills, 9 digs. Through the middle, that one, Yellen pops it back up. So North Carolina starting off with some ferocious strikes. A nice little push. Yellen is there again. Another opportunity for the Eagles, and that's put down on the near side by Audrey Ross. UNC was a preseason 5th by the coaches in the ACC. Another deep serve. May is there. Back to the near side. That's going to go long, but was it touched? It was. The Eagles block cannot move their hands down. Here in the first set, forced a timeout by Mike Shaw, who's now in his 3rd season in Chapel Hill. Set up to the far side, and that's Safi Hampton. Only a matter of time before we saw her here tonight. Jason Kennedy and the assistant coaches up for the Eagles. Rock to Mott to the near side. Ross denied by the block. Last time out for the Tar Heels. She's been a catalyst in getting UNC back into this one. They trailed 11-5. That one right through and in. Now 15-12. Another good serve. Barrett has been on a run. Ross again sets it up. Hoppus just has to give a free chance. Barrett through the middle. That's Taylor putting it down. EC led this first set 11-6. It's now 17-12 UNC. Back to the near side. Ross trying to stop the run. Pierce going to set it up. Barrett through the middle and back row kill by Safi Hampton. Milliken played a set against Cal. Had 8 kills, 7 blocks against Stonehill. Back to the near side. That one for Thorpe. Punched up. Great reach there by Allie Nat. Ross, just a running strike. Again to the far side. Cross-courted in! Haley Pierce at 0-87 currently. 9 kills, 7 attacking errors for BC. Pierce, a high pop-up to Barrett. That one over to Thorpe, and the Eagles couldn't get it back over. Who graduated a year ago. 11th in the ACC in blocks per set at 1.2. Thorpe just punched that one over, pushed it over, I should say. And then backline save. Back to Barrett, who's looking for Hampton. Hampton cross court and down. She'll be on the left side. Audrey Ross to serve. Back for Hampton. Blocked again. The Eagles were picked 13th in the preseason poll. Their RPI down at 132. Again for Hampton. Oh, she got up. Great dig by Marjanovic. And unable to keep the play alive is Aubrey Moore. Dana Hill's high school captain. Off the tape and back-to-back aces. Curtis ties it up. Another strong serve. Hampton mishit it, but May was there. Hampton gets it back, and that one. Hampton at the line. 16-plus kills in the last 3 matches for Safi Hampton, and she picks up an ace. Sequoia Lane couldn't read the serve. Has just found her stride after an outstanding sophomore season. Going to be a big reason why this UNC team has a lot of success in Sequoia Lane. Tar Heels, UNC leads 27-1 all time. Ross on the far side is blocked. Thorpe against these two teams. Back at the front for Mott. Kept alive by Thorpe. Great dig. Free chance for the Eagles. Mott again. This time near side and Hoppus for UNC. Had 13 matches with double-digit kills. Back on the far side for Ross. There's Malone able to keep it alive. Again for Thorpe. Tried to swipe it to the near side. Kept alive by Mott. Now another chance for the Tar Heels. Hampton. Oh, and Bridget Malone keeps that one alive. Thorpe denied by the block. What a rally. Hampton pushed it through. Mott to Yellen. Back over for Ross. Off the block. Malone. Oh, Hampton mistimed the jump. Had to go back to save it. Yellen over to Hoppus. And the block is there for UNC. Back again for Thorpe. And she goes again. Off the block. Down the line towards Ross. Again, that one just pushed too far over. And Thorpe takes advantage, puts it down, gets the kill. Taylor back to serve. And Tar Heels coming off a big win against Georgia Tech. Ross on the far side, denied. Thorpe. Taylor, another strong serve. Back for Ross, tried to push it over the block. Barrett back to Thorpe. She tries a push. Oh, and she finds open space. Right now in the moment, we might not take advantage of how big that win was. But at the end of the year, when we're going through our review and putting stakes in what UNC is going to do in the volleyball world, that'll be a pivotal moment. And he's pretty excited about this group he has. Great dig on that back row by Malone. Free chance for the Eagles. Yellen steps up. Back to the near side. Ross cross court and in. They lost about 52% of their assists, and Petrie and Sophia Lambros. That's hard off the block as Malone was looking for the kill. Back for Hoppus. Block was there, pushed over. May to the far side. That's down the line and in. A great strike by Lainey Smith. We'll be back to serve. Hampton first touch. Back across and tooling the block was Lainey Smith. In the conference in total blocks coming into today with 76. Barrett through the middle, a nice feed. Was looking for Taylor, and Thorpe back again for Hampton. Open space. Safi Hampton is dangerous. 19-11. The score here in set number 2. Barrett to the near side for Hampton. Block, just couldn't keep it alive enough. And just shot it wide to that far side. Another good serve. Again, through the middle, and Ehrlich slams it down. Eagles at 109. Curtis again, stronger serve this time. Back to the far side, and nice little punch, but it's going to go wide. Mott going towards Malone. Back across for Smith, off the block, and gets the point. She had 7 kills in that first round matchup. Mott to Marjanovic. Able to keep it alive. Free ball here for UNC. Back to the near side. Malone, dug out by Yellen. Milliken tried to push it over. Milliken first to it. Back to the far side. Marjanovic denied by the block. Tar Heels will be on the road to take on Syracuse to close out this trip north, as there's a push by Barrett. Well, for a team that has struggled on the line this year, that's now the 4th ace and only 2 service errors as Harrington comes in. The Eagles picked up their 2nd ACC win. Eagles hit 279 in the match against the Golden Bears. As Thorpe has to readjust, Yellen able to set it up now. Harrington, she's denied by the block. Yellen gets down. Chance through the middle. Ehrlich finds Hampton. Far side, Malone pushes that one over. Yellen again to the far side looking for Harrington, and she gets it. Anna Harrington, a couple of kills here in the 3rd set. Malone to Barrett, right through is blocked. That was Grace Milliken by herself. Tipped, Ross keeps it alive. Back to the near side for the freshman. Marjanovic, May with a nice dig. Hampton gonna send it back, and May is gonna give the Eagles a free chance. Mott, Milliken, and now Malone with a nice chance to send it back to May. Another free ball. Mott gonna find Hoppus. Oh, she's stopped. A couple of phenomenal digs by UNC. Hampton, back up. Smith. Marjanovic. Eagles gonna have to give up a free ball. Another opportunity on the far side for Malone. That goes to Ross. Now Ross gets it back and goes through the block. The Tar Heels lead it 2-0 against Boston College, and off the serve, Barrett gets the point. Yellen to serve. Nice low serve by Yellen, punched up, and Taylor able to send it over. Nice dig by Nat, and then denied by the block. Chelsea Thorpe. And that 3-set sweep. Back to the far side. Harrington does it herself. Floating serve. May looking for Hampton on that far side. Hampton denied! Grace Milliken! Off the tape. Barant looking for Hampton again. Off the block. Mott. Now Hoppus with a chance. Kept alive by the freshman Marjanovic. Yellen, free chance for the Tar Heels. Through the middle. Barant back to the near side by Thorpe, and she's stopped! North Carolina Tar Heels. Lucy Mott back at the line. Barant looks to the near side for Thorpe, off the block. Kept alive by Nat. To the near side for Marjanovic. Denied by Thorpe. Marjanovic gets the kill. Hampton couldn't handle the serve, but Thorpe able to keep it alive. Free chance as Maddie May sends it over. Now Mott to Milliken down the middle. Good dig by May. Hampton gets up, shovels that one across. Yellen back to the far side for Hoppus, off the block. Kept alive by Bollinger. Hampton trying to put it away. Now Marjanovic looks for Mott. Marjanovic again readjusts. Barant back for Thorpe. Tried to push that one across. Nat was there, and now Marjanovic off the block and through! Eagles take the lead! Down the line, Hampton. Back to the near side for Thorpe. Off the block. Nat able to keep it alive, but a miscommunication. And the call on the floor is confirmed. Started in ACC play 1-7 a year ago. They then went 7-5 in the last 12 games to finish 11th in the conference. Marjanovic again shoots it long. Marjanovic to serve. Pushed over to Hampton. Hampton off the block. Yellen trying to keep it alive. Safi Hampton calls game.